Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. Didn't leave much for mom. He just sold a guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Well, I don't blame him because he run ahead, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and he named his suit. Well, they must have thought that it was quite a joke. It got a lot of laughs from a lot of folk. It seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy would laugh, I'd bust his head. Life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. I grew up quick, I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. I drove from town to town to hide my shame. And I made a vow to the moon and the stars I would search the honky-tonks and bars and kill the man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was getting burned in mid-July, just down my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. There's a saloon on a street of mud. There at a table, dealing studs, sat the dirty mangy dog named Sue. Well, I knew that snake was an old sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar in his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent, he was gray and old. I looked at him, my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue! How do you do? Now you're gonna die!" Yeah, that's what I told him. I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair right across his teeth, and he went running into the streets, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher, man, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun, but I pulled mine first, and I saw him looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name, said goodbye. I knew you'd either have to get tough or die, and you see, it's that name that helps to keep you strong. Now, son, you put up one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for gravel in your guts and spit in your eye, because I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue. I got all choked up, threw down my gun, I called him a paw, and he called me a son, and I come away with a different point of view. I think about him every now and then, every time I gamble, every time I win, and if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him not Sue.